Welcome to the arcade, everybody. We're back in Railroads Online, and I finally made up my decision. We are going to rip all this apart. All of it. If I remember which button it is. There we go. Destroy it. Destroy that one. Destroy it. Destroy it. We are going to redo it all. The main line, the whole way down through. And there we go. Reason being is I want all this to be even. I want it all to be uniform. I want it all to look good. So let's start on this side here. Alright, we are going to go ahead and do this. We're going to do this. We want switch on the outside. Oh wait, that's a three-way. I don't want a three-way. No, nope, no, wrong one. I want a right switch, but or no, I want a left switch, but I want the tracks going the opposite direction. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this, but I want this flipped. That was not the one I wanted. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. That's not what I want. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's go right switch, maybe? See, that's what I want. I want it facing that direction. But see, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work at all. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go left switch, left switch. Alright, see, that's what I thought that would do, and that's not what I want either. How do I do left switch? Alright, let's just do a regular left switch this time. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I really don't. want you dead center. We're going to run you about to here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build in some crossovers. 90-degree crossover. Might have to build them down further. Or at least that one. Because we're looking at a 3 tracks, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh no, there's going to be another one over here. Right? Yes. Alright, let's get this one going down a little bit further. And about here. Let's see if we can hook this one up into here. And we can. That doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. Now see, is this gonna... Yeah, see, that actually buries. Maybe I need to start these from that side. I think I might have needed to. Crap, okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start them from the other side. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Because we want these as flat as can be, and if this is the lowest point, then so be it. So now we are going to do right switch, bang, and bang. And we're going to hit that, we're going to hit that, we're going to hit that, we're going to come straight out past all those to about here. Throw these in now. Because this will run them all even. Or theoretically should. We may get interrupted by the dark, but that's okay. If we do, I will just pause the recording as usual, as per usual, and we will go from there. I'll wait for the darkness to pass. Alright, that will need to go. And then this one here. We're going to come out to about there before we try to make this hook to here. Alright, that don't look too bad. Alright, now let's go ahead and get rid of these. Grab this. Bring it out through. Yikes. Okay. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in more of these. And all they're doing is helping to keep my tracks straight. And it is actually starting to get dark. So I will be quitting doing this here in a minute. And then we will finish it once daylight hits. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take these out. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here. And when we come back, we will finish this out. So I'll be right back. Alright, nighttime has passed. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to run straight into these lines now. Maybe. No. Now we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to destroy that, not destroy that one. We're going to run this one straight out through. And we're going to run this one straight to here. So now this one is going to chug uphill. And then it's going to flatten out when it gets to here, which is okay. I mean, I don't mind it too much. We're already going to be on a flat. We're going to be pulling pretty good. Let's take this one also and see what it looks like if we just run it straight to it. See, for the most part, we're not going to be using this bottom end. I bring it down? I still cannot get it to attach. Do I bring it down a lot? Oh wait, there we go. And like I said, that's okay because we're not going to be using most of this anyway. I have a feeling this one's going to end up being the same way. I'm going to have to bring it down 4.5 is what I had to bring that one down. Now this one here, I'm not so sure how this one's going to work out. This one I might have to redo a couple times. Oh wait, this one's actually giving me the... Oh, that kind of worked out actually. And that doesn't look too bad. See, these tracks stuck together. And these two stuck together. So I'm not sure how to make them all stick together, to be honest. But anyway, that is our siding. I know this episode wasn't that exciting. The sidings are definitely left to be desired. I wish I knew a better way to do these. But the pieces that I have just don't. They just don't work very well together. I don't know why. Unless I start each siding individually. But see, then I lose 90% of my main line. Yeah, I can't do that. So this is the best alternative that I got right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna dump the water cars on. Turn that brake off. And the thing of it is, I don't even know if we're gonna use all 3 lines or not. Let's go ahead and throw this in reverse. Yeah, my sidings just aren't very clean. They're really not. I gotta work on figuring out how to make them cleaner, but they're gonna do the job for now. Like I said, it's not gonna get used constantly. Okay, are you gonna... Sure, now you'll let me up there. Thanks. jump in gear. And all we have to do is get above this one here. And then we are going to get that one like that. And then we're going to reverse. Oh shit, they're wrecking. Why are they wrecking is the question. Because I wasn't even going that fast. We weren't even... This one's still going. Alright, so that might be a little too sharp. Alright, so even this one's wrecked. Let's let that one in there. And see, I can't tell this thing to back up for me. Yeah, we weren't even going fast. Yeah, it does not want to go down through there. Okay. Let's get these out of here. Let's click that forward there. So what we're going to do is we are going to re-rail these three. Why will it not re-rail there? Alright, then let's re-rail them over here, I guess. You know what, the main line is not going to change any. So we're just going to dump them on the main line. Although it might, I'm not sure yet. Alright, let's destroy that, destroy that. Then destroy that and that. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to These are not going to be right at all. Well, I don't really need them to be right. I just need them to be temporary. Yeah, this is like the worst track design ever. Yeah, this is like the worst track design ever. But anyway. It's to serve a purpose? Questioning? Alright, so if I click this one over here, that gives me the straight and straight. Good. Really wish right now I had an engineer that I could just give this task to. Let's go reverse, or that, or that. I know the brakes are on that car. We're still pushing back through. Now let's go turn the brakes off on these cars. Alright. Forward we go. Yeah, these are the worst sightings ever. I mean, look at that. I might have to watch a YouTube tutorial on how to do better sightings. Mine are absolutely disastrous. It's gonna do the job though, which is all I really needed to do. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to do the job, right? It looks like the people who were laying the track today were drunk. They all hit the saloon before coming out here. Alright, now we need to see some things. We're gonna come in here, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna come down through here. We need right here. Wait, does that? No, that one does meat. Wait, really? I need a separate one to do meat? Alright, so how many cattle does this thing hold? Doesn't say. See, I don't know how many I need because I don't know how much cattle it holds. So I'm gonna need at least 2, maybe? See, now this is the problem. Because I don't know how much cattle it holds. I can't really... Does it tell me if I look on here? Right, boxcar, sugar cane. Let's see here. Cattle, here we go. Soccer. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me either. Alright, let's order 2. Now, does it tell me in here? Still does not tell me. 0, 0. So yeah, I have no idea. So we'll start with 2. Now, we're going to run this next episode. We're not going to run it this episode. But anyway, I will figure it out, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to join us in our Discord family. Link is in the description, and we will see you guys all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.